It's a challenge because, I mean, I made the joke about the simulation, but like it's so easy now for us to see other people's lives in such a specific narrative that they want us to see. And it's like a responsibility for people who have a platform and followers to be honest, but they have no reason to be, they don't have to be. So if we're looking up to these people who have worked 40 years of their life to become this billionaire, and you know, they talk about like maximize efficiency, be as like use everything for this, optimize this, be perfect in this, all these things. And it's all about optimization, efficiency, make more money, work harder, wake up earlier, morning routine, everything, all these things. And it's like, well, that will get me to his life. What if that dude's fucking miserable, you know? What if he's optimized and rich as fuck, drives that nice Ferrari, but he hates his life, you know? We'll never know. Maybe he's very different from me. And maybe his goals and his morals and his values are completely different than me. And I can't project onto that. But we'll never really know the truth of if those people are happy or not. But these young kids are watching this story, watching this journey, and they're like, that's who I want to be. I want to live like that. I'm going to work like that until I have that. It's perspective checks. It's environment, who you choose to surround yourself with, what you choose to consume. You know, like, are you choosing to consume false simulations of someone's life on TikTok, compare yourself to it and think you're not doing enough? Or are you choosing to live in the real world, having conversations with good people who are being realistic and taking risks? Or are you choosing to be around negative people or positive people? You know, every single day you choose who you surround yourself with, you choose what you do. You're in control of a lot more than you believe you are. And I think people like to get caught up in routine and norm and feeling obligated to their old friends, their family, their this or that, and staying kind of where they are. But pushing yourself out of that sometimes is exactly what you need. And I think it's just scary for change sometimes. But, you know, there's the concept of living life is just so simple. You could take the words live your life and expand on that into a 1,000,000-page essay and just do it. But just getting out there and living and experiencing life and doing the things that are difficult and challenging and cause you to grow and to, you know, if you think of the person that I envy the most and I enjoy being around the most is just that like old wise man who has all these crazy stories, who's lived all this life and is just like happy to sit on the park bench and talk to random people about what he's done. You know, if that's a person I respect, how do I become that person? It's not from doing nothing, it's from doing something. I've based a lot of my life in the past about my definition of success and my definition of being a champion and my definition of winning. And I think it all just comes down to, you know, again, your values. When I'm old, what's the end of this look like? You know, my values of being the best partner, father, person I can be. When I'm 50, if I have 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 Olympias, are any of those affected by that? No. So in this short-term goals of this moment of me wanting to win, is this very important? Yes. But is the pressure of my life and value and worth dependent on that? No, it's not. It's the big picture of my life that I'm focusing on, of who I want to become going through all these things. So if I win an Olympia, how do I want to win that Olympia? Who do I want to be when I win that Olympia? How do I want to win it? How do I want to show up in my relationships? If I lose that Olympia, how do I want to lose? Who do I want to be when I lose? Who am I becoming through all these little challenges and goals along the way that aren't the big picture? Who am I becoming, which is the big picture? And I think that's so important for me to understand that everything that you choose to do and how you handle it is shaping who you're becoming. And at the end of the day, when you're old and have grandkids and children in your life, you're the culmination of everything you've accomplished, but also how you accomplished it and how you reacted to it. What's the big picture? What do you want to become?